So yeah, I'm so excited to be with you guys. And so I thought, we start maybe with a little bit just to get our minds at the same page. Do you feel that's a good idea? Because we always start every Zoom call we do with our teams with like a brief 10-minute mindset out of our books. Um, Lucy's joining us. Amazing. So I think this is a really good ritual to just all, you know, progress, to all grow. So I thought I will share with you something that I read this morning. And by the way, Lucy, I really appreciate you putting a question into the group that we can already start working on as a next step. I appreciate that. Really, really cool. Um, I was today talking, like we had the super recruiter call in the morning. I think in the other groups of the heads, marketing heads groups, the question was asked if you could, attend our Zoom calls. And Thomas said that you can, of course, attend our Zoom calls, that obviously they're in German. But you're welcome to join them at any time when you can figure out the translation, of course. And the Thursday at 7:45 Central European Time, it's always my super recruiter call, where I focus on teaching the team how to get the circles green, with a focus on basic five contacting, the skill of reaching out to people, connecting with people, and fixing appointments. And at the same time, also building connection and keeping the customers in progression to get up the rebuy rate, to get up the ADR rate, and obviously to get up the new starter rate, because a happy consumer will most likely opt into the business if we handle it well. And it was interesting because yesterday I was on a council's call, with our region in Central Europe, and our account manager shared our numbers for ADRs, subscriptions. And it was interesting, but she said what happened in Austria, because from January on, like the subscription went up like this. And this is really when we started to focus, with the app on the circle screen, on the rebuy rate. So we saw that the retention went up extremely. And we all love having lots of ADRs, right? People that rebuy. So on Thursday, you can come in if you figure out the translation. It's always 7:45. I start usually off with some mindset. I cheer the leaderboards. I look at the leaderboard and see who has the circle green. In the future, when you use the app and you have your team using the app, you will see the leaderboard and you will see who is up top of the leaderboard. So I applaud them. And then I shared this page 88 with them, because it says leadership permission increases the energy level. What happens when you spend time with people you don't especially like, or who don't like you? Doesn't it drain you of your energy? That kind of environment brings most people down. Even in a neutral environment, if you are with people you don't know very well, doesn't it require a lot of energy to get to know them? Connecting with others always takes energy. Conversely, what happens when you spend time with people you know and like? Doesn't it give you energy? I know it does me. Spending time with people I love, whether at work, at home, or while playing, is my greatest joy, and it always energizes me. Good relationships create energy, and they give people's interaction a positive tone. When you invest time and effort to get to know people and build good relationships, it actually pays off with greater energy once the relationships are built. And in that kind of positive energy and energetic environment, people are willing to give their best. They know the leader wants the best for them. So I'm curious what your opinion on this is, if you want to say something. But what I took away from it, quite literally, is that really is the purpose of what we do with the basic 5 contacting and with the green circles, because what I, for me, wrote down is that, hold on. What did I learn? When I build relationships, everything requires less energy. It's easier to talk to people we already know, and communication opens naturally. People who like each other are also more willing to do things for another. What do I recognize for this business? It increases productivity. If I constantly lose people and have to find new ones, I need to break through the fear barrier again and again. That always requires effort and energy. When things feel easier, I act more easily. Plus, people who like me will recommend and refer other people to me, right? Asking the team question also becomes a lot easier. So, what I implemented, for example, today was really using Christmas to inspire people to maximize basic 5 contacting, right? Because it's the time where I can sift through my whole telephone book and reach out and say, I haven't heard from you in a while. And then I start the messaging, and the 5th is the invitation for the assessment. And I always use the Motivated by Love glasses for my team, when I contact with them.
I love that.
Yeah. I always say, okay, how would you act if you look through Motivated by Love glasses? So, and that's really also why we do the assessment, right? Because when we build up that relationship by asking questions, by caring what you want to improve, this is really, yeah, the key what we do. And I tell you guys, if we can lead by example and do it and try the results, it really starts to ripple to the whole team. So that on that. Any thoughts on this you would want to share, what you learned from it, or yeah, please. You can just unmute and talk if you feel like it. Anyone?
Yeah, that's it. For me, for myself, is so true. I mean, you know, starting building a relationship and then really asking the questions which you want to ask, it's much an easier and nicer way than yeah, go full into the house, right? So it's really a good thing to do, and yeah, and so important. So
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you for sharing it. Also, it feels so good. I mean, I can all invite you. We do warming up challenges every year around Christmas. If
Oh,
you
that's awesome.
Yeah, if you can try, like like with the app, you can just for yourself try, okay, how many people can I reach out? Like with my basic 5 contacting, like go through the telephone book really from A to C, start writing people, bring them into the app, and then go, with the 5 times back and forth, basically the 5th message that's been sent, send the invitation. And then just try. Even if
Yeah,
you're not perfect, try the assessment, read it. What I will say to people, honestly, I will say, look, I have this new feature in my app, and thank you for being my model. I'm gonna read this out to you. Can you be my test bunny? I will say that again once they sit in front of me, and then I'll really just read. I say, hold on a second, this is new. Let me like doesn't matter. People love it. And you know
yeah,
what the weird part is? Even if they become your customer and then they come for the recheck, they will more likely come into the business because nobody comes and looks at you and says, oh, she's bad. Everybody thinks, oh, I could never do this.
yeah. So
So
true.
the more basic we are, and it's just about the feeling, if we have our heart open and are nice and just try to be kind, it's not about the performance. People won't remember how you performed, they will
Yeah,
remember how they felt. And if they feel a caring and nice environment, they will buy from you. They will like coming back to you, and they will think, yeah, it's fun with Judith. I could just do the business, because some people say, I start the business, I just like being around your energy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
And
that's what I want to invite you to. And in Christmas, it's the easiest to get into that energy.
yes, absolutely. And to be authentic, right? Because, okay, you're not perfect for the first time, maybe the second time. And if they see you're not perfect as well, they can feel more into it when they try to start the business. Yeah, absolutely. Thank
Exactly.
you.
I mean, because you are in a role of, you have achieved certain things, all of you. And the problem is, when we start then to dial back a bit, we get rusty too.
Mm,
And the fear barrier is almost more than for the new starter, because you feel like you're expected to be perfect.
Mm.
And this is now what's the coolest thing with M5. You can tap into the unknown a little bit and prove certainty to yourself that you can even do something where you're not comfortable. And it's the same energy that a new starter has as well. I started to learn again, how does a new person feel, because I forgot. And with that kind of energy, magic will happen, because we get over ourselves and we can help people get over themselves.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. It's so true. Yeah. If I can share my experience or my feeling, it,
Please.
we do many things wrong in our business. Yeah, we have many weakness, and I'm aware of many things. But building a relationship with customers and with our team members has been always what we were very strong at. And yeah, I can say that this is the reason why many people we maintain many people in the business, even there are some tough times in their life, in their business, and this is very important to build build relationship and build connection between people. Yeah. So yeah, and as well with customers, because if you have a nice connection with them, they stay with you. They will stay. They have uh, no willing to go somewhere else to buy products on e-shops or somewhere else. So yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much for sharing, Lucy. And okay, let's maybe get into your questions, right? Unless anybody else wants to share. No? Joseph came. I don't know if he's here. And iPhone came. I don't know. Welcome everybody, at least. Lucy, I think let's start. You already posted a question beforehand. You said, may I ask what Customer Friday means? Is it the same as doing rechecks with customers? Customer, you mean in the app? The Customer Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. The Customer Friday is basically, we call it Kundenbetreuungsfreitag. It's Customer Care Friday. It could actually be. It's basically what we do is, when you go into the app, it's maybe a cool thing. I can already give you some updates. It's a really cool progress we made in the app, and it's such exciting times, because we're, with all the experiences, we progress the app so much, so quickly. So basically what happens is, let's go through the stages. When you go on to the green button plus on the home, then it opens basically appointment, contact, assessment, all the chain, right? Yeah. So basically, we start by inviting. So then there's the assessment. Then we have the product usage. And you see there is something new. It's the how are you call. Do you see that? Is that already deployed in English? Is there a
WhatsApp call. It is
yeah.
the WhatsApp call. Okay.
Okay.
WhatsApp
Yeah, I
call.
don't know. Yeah, I have German here.
Not
I don't have.
WhatsApp the app, but WhatsApp call.
Yeah, exactly. So what we noticed is that people, how to say, are not in touch with their people between assessments. So what we noticed, Lucy, is that the recheck, a lot of people don't get people to the recheck because they cancel, or the person says, oh no, I have still product, or oh no, I don't need anything to order. So the cancellation rate of the rechecks was very high. So what happened is, obviously, people don't have that relationship, so they're not telling the truth, right? Maybe they have like an itchy or allergic reaction, or they think, oh, it's too expensive or whatnot. So this is basically the customer is slowly disappearing, right? It's like this, very slow, and he's gone. Yeah. So what we did is the customer care Friday is every Friday, our team is supposed to put 1 hour into their calendar where they go through their drawer where all the customers in there, because if you do assessment, that drawer is full. Where customer care, there is people in there. And they go for an hour through each of the customers and check, okay, how are they? And is the next appointment set? So they would look, okay, who did I have in assessment last week? Who did I have product usage last week? And I would say, hi, Lucy, with the word track in there. How are you? How is everything going? Just wanted to see how's the usage going. And then they have just a quick talk to keep the connection alive. And they say, oh, I'm looking forward. I'm seeing you in 2 weeks for the recheck. Already excited. You still drink your cappuccino with a lot of foam, or how do you drink it? I'm looking forward to it. Bam. That's it. That's basically the customer care Friday is a Friday check-in, and we call it customer care Friday. It's like a follow-up Friday, where people take care of the in-between follow-up, or maybe someone canceled, right? We had recheck and they text you, oh, hi, Steffi, I can't make it next week on Thursday because my dog is sick. I need to cancel. So I can then call and say, oh, shit, my appointment is not in there. I can call them, and that's the customer care Friday. Note to you guys, the algorithm, like I'm in charge of the basic 5 contacting and the customer care Friday, like all that department is for me to like improve all the time. And right now the programmers don't have the time and budget to have so much work time. So that draw is not optimized yet. So you can also access the customers when you go to contacts. And you just use the filter. Have you ever tried contacts? And then there's a filter where you can go for customers. And then you'll see a whole list of all your customers that you have. In the meantime. Is that answering your question, Lucy?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Has anyone of you tried that WhatsApp call already for in between? And if you tried that call, that because there's also a script for that. Like when is any of you already doing assessments with the
Yes.
app? Yeah.
Yeah. Many of them.
Rechecks
Yeah.
also. Yeah. Rechecks
Yes.
like the full
Yeah,
chain.
yeah.
Me as well. We just need to optimize the English language because but it will be done.
I mean, what I can invite you in the meantime is, I mean, obviously you're the heads, right? I mean, you are already, very far advanced. What I can invite you is really just do the assessments anyway, but just do the word track like the correct, right? But I think get into the habit of like doing the assessments, do the product usage, and try things out. So you get really into the rhythm. So yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a question, please? Sorry, Lucy. Go on.
No. I only wanted to ask to this WhatsApp WhatsApp call. How was it? WhatsApp call. You're saying that there is some script.
Yeah, can you show your screen maybe to me?
Yeah. Because if I click on this WhatsApp call, I see all my
home. Go to home. I'm in a different page. Okay. On the WhatsApp call. You clicked on that. Yeah, click.
Yeah, I
In
see.
fact, it's not yet deployed in English. It's the script will then come.
Okay.
So we just started that. We just employed it because I think it takes a while until it's coming in English. And this is always when you see that page, it means the actual page is not deployed yet for you guys.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I maybe have a questions regarding when you go with the person through the consultation and at the end you want to offer some solutions, product solutions? So do you offer some sort of packages and do you assemble them right there and then and let them know? Or how does it work really?
That's a very good question. Yes. So I guess that's also for discussion between then the markets.
Mhm.
As for now, obviously you can pick the products, right, in the app as you wish. So in our team, we noticed that in the beginning we offered everything and we made it very complicated, right? What we saw is that that was one of the biggest problems for people. What do I recommend? The fear of recommending something wrong. And we then thought to ourselves, is that the purpose of things? And we're like, no, the main purpose is just to get people started on a product, right? It's just about the beginning of the journey. We're not in sales where we say we need to sell at one point as much as we can because we're in a one-time sales business. We're like a progression business, right? So we figured we're gonna give them fixed packages. They learn. That's why in the app, when you see the how it's used and even the product ingredient, it's already written, so they just have to read. So we give them always the LumiSpa system. In the option 1, we give them the Dual Day or the Thirst Fix. So we just modify for the skin type. So they just need to say, is there pimples or no pimples? Make it very easy. And then the collagen, because that's our goal is in our heads, we want people to be on collagen and cleanser subscription. This is the baseline we'd love everybody to be on. And then over the year of building the customer up, we have like 10 products we want to progress to, but we don't care in the beginning, it's this. And the basic option is just without the LumiSpa. So the cleanser, the cream, and the collagen. This is our goal.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and in the future, but this is after February, once we upgrade everything after the app launch, we will then want a prepared script to end. Like it's automatic that the app, according to what buttons you pressed, spits out the package. And then it's like a paper where you just say, oh, the app and me, we have now your product recommendation. May I read what we recommend? And then it's really written out there because still people are so scared to say something wrong. So we feel like it's easier if they can just read it like from a prescription paper.
Okay, awesome.
That's
Thank you.
where we want to go. So I think the more you test things as market heads, you can then say, okay, is there a package that we can agree on? That, I mean, if you can, that would make things easier for you guys.
Of course, yeah. And then obviously the best version is they buy it there and then because then it's done, right?
Oh, always. That's our number one goal.
Yeah.
I mean, closure rate now is it went down a little bit the bigger we went because obviously, the more people you have, but we're still getting close to 55-60% closure rate, which is amazing.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah, this is really amazing. And if we can stick with that and it's really links paid then and there, like
And what is the point each package is? What is really what works in your market? 500 point package or 250 or which package is?
That's what I just mentioned. These are the two packages we have.
Okay.
Did you hear them?
Yeah.
You miss? Yeah.
Yeah. Here is my translator in my ear. Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. No, I was just now not sure if we talk about the same thing. So these are the two packages that we opt for. and then the customer will choose what I don't know the exact points, but I guess the first one is, what is it? You have to
It's
calculate.
LumiSpa and include the collagen.
System,
LumiSpa?
dual day of first fix, and collagen is the
Okay.
optimal package. Cleanser, dual day or thirst fix, and collagen is the basic package
Okay.
for the customer to choose.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So our focus is with Scanner and Prism IO. Today
Yes.
I got my so, and we have some packages with LifePack and collagen as well, and LifePack ADR packages with omega-3. So yeah, we have that kind, and this is 50 point or 67 point or 250 point if somebody would like to start a business. But my question is, what is the point and which kind of question you means when you make, okay, somebody adore the product, but how you take them in the business? What is your process for that?
You played through the assessment already, Judith? Did you do the assessments in the app? Have you?
Yes, but you know, it's English. This is
Of
English.
course, no.
And we did some Hungarian on the paper, some tests. We use now the paper because we would like to teach the people. They have to do tests and measure the people, but we wait so much the M5 on Hungarian language. Yeah.
Okay. So when you go through the assessment, we first get them into the product experience, right? That's step number one.
Yeah.
Then you have the product usage, so you show them how the product is used.
Yeah.
You go into building relationship with the how are you call, with the WhatsApp call after days.
Okay.
And then you have to recheck after altogether 4 weeks, where you basically retrain them on how to feel, show them again, because as far as the LumiSpa system goes, if you see how people use it, even though you showed them twice, it's not even like they don't use the right amount, they don't go the right circles, they do something.
Yeah.
So also the supplements, you know, how they forget to take them. So this is a really great moment of checking in with them, showing them, giving them a nice experience, maybe rescanning them, which might be a bit early because after that short of time, I always advise, you know, it takes, but you know that better. And then is the end at the recheck. We invite them and congratulate them into our benefit program, the ADR program. So congratulations, you now qualify for this. This means you can shop cheaper as well as collect points. May I invite you? So we want them then there to go on the ADR. We invite them on the let's say collagen or on the cleanser or whatever. And once this is done, we then ask them, and that's in the scripts, that we're excited, that they're happy, and if they would like to know more about the business.
Okay, yeah.
So that's there. And then they say yes or no, right? And then they get the business video. Like, would you watch the business video? And say, okay, great, Judith, thank you for being open. If I would send you a video that's 20 minutes, would you watch it? And script is perfectly in there. And then you say yes, and then I say, okay, until when could you have watched it? Then I fix with you an appointment. And then also in the app is the link for the business video. And then this is done. And then the next step is the info call, which is also in the app, the script for this call, where after they watch the video, you take them through a conversation where the goal is then that they sign up as a distributor with Nu Skin. So we change and and get into the membership. That's the process. Does that answer your question, Judith?
Okay. Yes. Thank
Yes?
you. Thank you.
Yes?
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank
I mean,
you.
obviously you can script it out on paper,
This
like
is
before the app,
4 week or 5 weeks.
of course.
Oh,
Before the
okay.
app, we had papers, you know. Before the app, we had papers, and we had everything scripted on the paper, and now it's digitally.
Yes. We did almost, yes, because we learned from you almost the same the last few weeks, no, few months. We did on the paper the test, and the customer buy the product the higher price. And 1 month later, again scanning them, and that moment we sign up them on ADR.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah, the method is almost the same. Thank you so much. It's
And
very
it makes,
important to
yeah,
know.
it's easy, and it makes so much sense because also, like I said, we got our ADR numbers from our account manager, and it's literally, it's interesting for us. We never give out the ADR at the first appointment because it's not a retention customer, right? Because we
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
develop the trust and the relationship first, and then we offer the benefits of the reoccurring, and really the rate went up like this. It's like phew. And this really helps. Then also, and then the ADR call is also very important, right? Because after the recheck, I mean, depending on when the person signs up, as in the business, they go a different route, right? They go into a different route. But if they say no, not yet, they stay customer, we go into ADR call with them as a next step to show them how to put points, how to adjust, because only if they like it, they will be long term really satisfied, no?
yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Steffi, do you know how what's the conversion rate from member to from customer to brand affiliate?
I don't have the numbers in my head. I could not tell you. Hold on, let me see. If I have the statistics here. It's taking a while to load. I will bring it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Only curious that what's the rate. Yeah. And maybe one more question. What's the ratio between online and offline assessment? What do you see in your organization? Do you have more online or offline meetings?
Offline by far. Offline by far. We used to have a lot of online. We were a complete online organization. If you asked me 3 years ago, we did everything online. And it made the difference to go offline. The rate got higher. People like are on the field together. They do the assessments together, and it just is time compresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have now the ratio. 5,357. Okay. It's like, when I look at the customers, when I look at the last 3 months, it's about 10% when I see here. So from the invitations, let's say from the assessments, about, yeah, every third person goes into a recheck. Because, obviously not everybody buys, right? So you have about 55% buying. And of the 55%, almost 60, 70% come to a recheck by now. So it's quite a good rate. And then from those rechecks, 10% become starters. But this is only the first recheck. We are not having there, this is the first chain, because obviously you have repeated rechecks as well, right? And we know that some people, they have to come on multiple rechecks, and we ask them again and again and again, and they will start as well. But this is the chain from the first recheck to the starter.
Great.
A bit more even. 5,357, 586, even 12%, I would say that is.
How many times you suggest to recheck? How many times again and again call the customers, or yes?
Forever.
Forever. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we focus on like until they are in the business, right? Or until they, because what our concept is, every brand rep should have about 20 to 30 happy customers, right? We want them to be on the baseline ADR first, and then to best have the products in their whole house. Imagine everybody has 20 to 30 customers that are raving fans. And then those raving fans, you also keep asking them every 90 days if they want to start a business. And those people will refer you people, they will recommend, like, this gives so much stability to the business. And obviously, the cool thing is, we say after a year, you can really broaden the gap, right? You don't need to recheck them every 4 weeks. But if you like every quarter see them, maybe put them on a new product, introduce them to new things, ask them for like, never let them out of touch. Because it's very simple, because we don't need thousands of customers, right? It's so simple, and then we can focus on shifting them one by one again to the business, and then get a few new ones. It's very nice.
May I have a question regarding offline and online? So
Yes,
you
sure.
said you have much more higher success rates with the offline version. So basically, people are there. They can obviously try the products, try the Lumi Spa. I guess that makes a huge difference, right? So what about having your let's say I have a new starter. She's not very, so I need to help her with the consultation. But she lives somewhere else, right? So, but she can be near the person, her contact. So they are together on one spot, and I'm somewhere else. Is that how does this work better still, that she's there, she can show her hopefully customer the products and everything, and I'm guiding from Zoom the consultation, or
Yeah. Mm, anything works. See, I think like what we teach in our organization is the proximity is power.
mhm,
The closer you are to a person, the easier
yeah,
it is.
that's the
If
better.
you are far away, then you do the best you can. Anything is better than letting somebody do alone.
Yeah, okay.
Because people will, like, it's not that this is a skill anybody comes with. I think we underestimate that. We think we recruit leaders. There is no such thing as recruiting a leader. You can just recruit people that are good and then help develop them, because
Mhm,
still they need skills for this business, even if they were skilled before. So definitely 100%, the more you can guide them, may you be there or even from far away, just make the best you can and it will work. But what I recommend to our team is build your Ruby in your garden, right? Because the closer people are in the beginning, I mean, you're experienced. For you, it's easier to guide online. Maybe for a new starter, it might be fairly impossible.
mhm. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Another question regarding your events. As I saw, you have a couple of events in January, and you have one event in February of, I think, 19th of February.
Yes.
Is this sort of the biggest one as well, and introducing the new, yeah, setting, because then M5 app will be sort of ready to more people, so to say, not just leaders. Will this be your biggest event, so to say, the 19th of February, or?
Yes. So we have business masteries every month
Yeah.
happening all over. So they are usually between 40 and 100 people.
Mhm.
In January, we have a second event also because it's a leadership mastery, which is only for Ruby Plus and 50K plus.
Mhm.
That happens in January as well. But as you said, we have our it's a business mastery, but it's the launch
Yeah, launch, yeah.
mastery. In February, it happens on the 21st, and on the 22nd of February, the 19 and the 20 are attached leadership masteries. We're
Mhm.
only 50K plus and Ruby 50K and then Gold plus, and then the mass comes on the 21st and on the 22nd
Mhm.
because it's our official branding launch. Also, we will bring
Yeah.
out the new branding, the new look, and yeah, it will be from the count wise, it will be the biggest event in February. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's good to attend that. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
May I
And
ask a question,
yeah.
please, Stephanie, regarding these events, if we have to choose one? So we have that event in February with all-in-one leadership session and also general session, isn't it? I understood well.
Yes. So the February 21st and 22nd will definitely be the best as the big if I would choose, I would come to the February one.
Okay. If we want to see everything, general session, leadership session, and everything, that is
Maybe ask Thomas about the leadership sessions. If you could ask that in the other group, I'm not sure if 19 and 20 will be. I don't know how he will handle that because we will be very small group and it will be very
I see.
interactive. Yeah, because it's 50K plus. But I haven't talked to him about this. I know for sure that everybody's invited for the 21st and the 22nd. 19 and 20, if you could pose this question to him, I would be very grateful.
Oh, thank you. I will ask him. Thank you so much.
And our plan is go to your event in Graz. This is
Yes.
January, yes, 17 and 18, we will be there.
Yeah, exactly. 17 and 18 is also the event in Graz. Then I will see you there also. I will be there.
Yeah, because February we will have a big event.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is the reason why January we will go and be with you in your
Yes.
event. Yeah.
Super nice. That would be then the regional masteries is also nice.
Perfect.
Stephanie, as I can see in the app, if I click on events, I
Yes.
can see the events in the upcoming events in 17 January and in 19 February, not 19 and 20.
It's 19 to 22nd is the whole event, but it
The
only says
22nd.
19, but the weekend 21 and 22 is the main event, and 19 and 20 is for the leaders. In the app,
I
it should
see.
say that one day because the event section is not yet updated in terms that we can enter differently. The programmers have to fix that there's multiple days, but it's only those events. The 17th includes 17th and 18th. It's always 2 days. And the February
Okay.
event is 21st and 22nd, general admission, and 19 and 20 is leadership.
Okay.
You click on it, it will
And then
open.
Okay, so we will discuss this with Thomas. This is your suggestion to
super
understand better. Okay, thank you
Yes.
so much.
You're welcome. Any more questions from you guys through the...
Okay, thank you so much. More and more, I understand. And I wait so much the Hungarian translator and really. We can use the M5 on our language. This will be the best. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're so welcome, and I'm so, it takes time to put the head around it, and even more so in different languages. I understand it's much more challenging, isn't it, to understand everything. But you guys doing so fine, and I think, yeah, the more you can start loving it and living it and doing it, the quicker it will come round. But it's very, very helpful. I agree.
Can you give us a few information about the Academy Starter? What does it mean? How you onboard people there, and what are you doing with them there?
What do you mean by how are we doing this?
Um, I don't understand what does it mean academy. We don't have nothing.
It's
We
the
have nothing
M5.
yet in the.
It's just the M5 membership starting. You know, when you put somebody into the business,
Yes.
before it was called Academy, now it's M5 membership.
Ah, I see. So, okay,
Just
I
then
understand now.
yeah, when they say, okay, I'm starting, then you change them from customer to distributor, right? You enroll them in the M5 membership, and then they are enrolled now. So that's all you need to do. Then they are in the app in your team.
I see.
Is that
Okay,
what you
thank you.
meant?
I thought that is about a series of videos, training videos or something. I thought it's something different. Okay.
Yes, we have obviously there is in the M5 there is training videos in there as well, but so far only in German language. This is something that the regional heads also then need to agree, because in February we will have an onboarding like into the membership that is like the iPhone, where step by step, when you start your iPhone, they guide you through the steps. And this will happen also in the M5. That will be a series of text, a series of video. That will be now from us thought out in German. And then again, it comes to the international regional heads, and then you can decide what videos do I want, how do we do the onboarding. But that is already in the process of making it. I think our goal is to have it finished, I believe, until February, the new onboarding. Yeah, or midsummer anyways, because so far we just have videos in our membership, and we have a workbook where they just follow a script. So far it's not in the app.
Okay, I see. Thank you. And when we will start with our masteries in our region, let's say, or in our country, there will be also a procedure for that. We will keep the same prices. Did you discuss about that, or is too early for have a discussion of this topic?
We have discussed. I must be honest. We split like our roles. So Thomas is more involved with the systems and the leadership. So he talks a lot with Charlie and Kenton and the region's heads to discuss like where are we going, how are we doing. And my role here is more to when you do things in the app, so that you need questions on, I can show you the hands-on work basically. So that's why, Andrea, I'm mostly not so involved with the timing of this and also the events. This would be more like better like to discuss on the other call. Like if you jump on the other call with
Okay.
Thomas, I think that would be because I might give you information that's not accurate. I would feel bad.
Okay, I only tried because in my mind, in the back of my mind, I
Yeah.
had the same answer, but I needed you to confirm me that
Oh,
I
I'm
was
so
right. Thank you.
sorry I couldn't be more helpful on this.
You are very helpful, and thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If there's not more questions, then we can close the call for sure. If there's anything else, I mean, obviously, also during the week, if you see you're working on something, you don't have to wait until the the next week. You can always, put questions in there and then experiences, and then I will be more than happy to answer them. I'm just looking at the calendar because I see next week, Thursday is
It's
the
Yeah.
Christmas, yes.
Yeah. That
Okay,
would be my next question. Yeah, when is the next session?
Yes.
Yes.
And then the first is the New Year's Day, right? So I understand that you guys all have holidays. So I would need to give you update because the 8th of January is our life designing business mastery. So we have a leadership mastery on the 8th, and I will be traveling. So realistically, it's you know what? If it's okay, I would give you an update on when we start in January, because I won't be back until probably the 22nd is for sure. The 22nd of January is for sure again with you guys at 1 p.m.
Okay.
If I can make it the week already before, I will give you updates, but this is 100%er.
Okay. Amazing.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Oh, you're
very
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
And thank you for
so
really,
much.
stepping up and inspiring your teams. This is so important, I feel, isn't it? Because I'm so grateful for this life and for Nu Skin and for the opportunity. And I feel like if we all come together and step up and share this gift, we can just make it so much bigger and better than it already is. So I'm really appreciative for our shared efforts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
Christmas
And
time,
Merry
and if I'm now
Yeah.
speaking in the group, but also a good New Year. Stay healthy, stay happy, and yeah, I'm excited to work with you in 2026.
Thank you so much.
Others too.
All the
Bye.
best for
Thank you.
everybody. Bye-bye.